What's up, everybody? I just got this bad boy in the mail. New grinder from Brilliant Cut Grinders. They seem to be the most popular grinder on the market right now. They've won a bunch of awards, I think, the past 3 years. It's made out of like a harder aluminum than usual. I really wanted the steel one, but it was like, I think, an 8-week wait, and I think it's around $200 for the coarse filter, and then you can obviously add a fine or, oh no, so I got the medium, and you can add the other two, and it can go up to 300. Stainless steel sounds awesome. I didn't really feel like waiting that long, and I've been looking at their shop online, and they have second tier like B cuts of their products. When like there's like a tiny little line on mine, you can barely see it, but it was like 20% off. So I just got the steel one because I could get it that week. I was trying to hold out for, I got the aluminum one. I was trying to hold out for the steel one, but maybe I'll get it down the line if I'm just obsessed with this thing. Anyway, oh shit, I'm messing around too much. I have weed in here. Anyway, here's the cut of it. I got the large, and honestly, this is like a really nice size. I don't know if it's quite 3 inches, but I would say it's like 2.75 minimum. It's like, it feels substantially bigger than my 2.2 inch Mendo mulcher. And I love that grinder. I've had that for 10 years. But I was just like, I almost bought the 3-inch one of that, but for some reason you can't get them on their website. And I basically was like, okay, I'm gonna do a little research, and I found a few dudes who really like these, and I looked into it, and it seems like, they're straight to consumer, and they have percentage off every now and then, but it seemed like a good company, and they use a little bit harder aluminum, so I definitely want to try it. What made me interested in this so much was that everything is magnetized. There's no threading on this whatsoever, so you literally just, big strong magnet, it comes off, no threads. That's normal, right? And then, but the bottom is the same way. So the bottom is also magnetized, 0 threads, super strong magnet. You can definitely hold it, and it just doesn't come off, but it's just made super well. It's really pretty. It has like this nice design. They come in all different colors. I'm just like your normal metal color kind of guy. Yeah, both sides are cut like this. I guess they do some kind of like special etching for their branding, and it's pretty good looking. When you sit down, it doesn't really, sometimes, honestly, if one side was flat, it wouldn't bother me too much, because then you at least know which side's up. The Brilliant Cut side would be up, and the bottom would be flat. I wouldn't be opposed to that. And what else? I guess you can tell because the two sides, like the two smaller sides, tell you which side's up. But if you have like buddies or friends who are using this and they just grab it and pull it open, they could probably spill a lot of your weed. But for personal use, I feel like you'll figure it out really quick, and you just hope that people don't throw weed everywhere. What else about this that I really like? Oh, I love that it doesn't have a resin catch, because honestly, I'd rather just keep all that in the weed when I'm smoking it right away. I honestly have like grams of resin from 10 years, and I've never smoked it. I don't really need to do all that. I just like normal weed. It's a huge spider. So I'm glad they got rid of it. I'm glad they don't do that, because I'd rather just stay with the bud and you just use all of it at once, right? You don't need to like store it up unless you're into, like, I guess, smoking resin. I don't even know how you do that. I think you would, sounds like something like a dab to me or something like that. But yeah, it feels so solid. I can't imagine how heavy the steel one is, stainless steel, and that one's probably beautiful. Again, if I really love this and I use it for like a year and I see that they have some kind of B stock on the steel, I might grab it. This thing's pretty sweet. They are expensive, but they're not made in China. You're gonna get like real metals. You're not gonna get like fake cut metal, which I think is important when you're smoking weed, because if you grind this up with fake metal, you're gonna be smoking that shit. So obviously don't do that. Go after like quality products. So this is normally I think like 100-ish, and then I did the B stock, so it was $88. And then they also they charge shipping because they're a small company, so that brought it to like back up to $100. And then I had they had a discount, 15% off on top of all that, so it took it back to like, I think it was like $88 or something like that. I don't know. Great price for a quality product. You're gonna get Chinese metals all over everywhere else, most likely just to keep it cheap. I'm pretty sure it's machined out of like one piece of aluminum, and it's the harder aircraft aluminum. So that makes me feel good. I honestly wanted to get the steel, but I didn't feel like waiting 8 weeks. Had they had that on the B stock, I would have snagged it, because that would have been a hell of a deal. Probably been like $180 for that, and it would have been probably double the weight and just felt like a lifetime grinder. But these are like super popular because supposedly they just like don't cake up at all. And I mean, it's just really well made. I know you can't really see that well, but it is beautiful. You take it apart and you're just like, oh, this is really nice. The magnets are super strong. They have their branding right there. But yeah, I'm a fan. I am definitely excited to get a bunch of use out of this. I ground up a little bit of weed and it just cut through it immediately. Yeah, great grinder. I highly suggest it. Check them out. BrilliantCutGrinders.com. Yeah, I'll keep you posted with how I like it, but from the sounds and looks of it, it's going to be a really nice piece to have. So all you metal heads, go check them out. It just seems like a quality piece. Anyway, have a nice day.